So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show, trying to show the ropes before they from a. I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. To get this one started, and we're underway at Hard Rock. This return starts at the 5. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run. It's the former Pick Panther. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Williams off the play fake. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Motioning him from the slot right. Williams on 1st down. Headed out right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Space on the right. He's got room. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Pass now to kick this away. Luther Burden now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is that?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack.
What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down Bears. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
What is that?
Williams to throw on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Westy!
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
What is that?
Here's another for it. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line block, and it sets up 4th and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, shot? Stay with it.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
All right, let's go.
Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
get this up to his own 44. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Tua now from the gun. Right back to Hill. This is caught. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get 6 more on their early advantage. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. Burden now to return it. Escapes the defender. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Williams on the play action. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Off the play fake, Williams. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. First down from the 42. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his man, Achane. And he's going to be blocked down at the 35-yard line.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
All right, go.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on second down.
Good.
They'll run here following the penalty. He's got room to roll. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
I think that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Pass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Going to run again with Swift. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he gets this down near the 30.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to it. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First down to the 31-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Slot man motioned over. 3rd and 2. Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. It's A-Chain, the inside give. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. He's going deep. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in it. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Now to kick this away. Gordon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Williams from the gun. Throw left side finds Burden. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. To throw, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Williams again. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
To the air yet again, Williams. It's taken in by Romadunze. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down, here's Williams. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
He'll throw it. That's completed right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
17-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Second down carry for A.J. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third down run from A.J. He gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain. Here comes 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go ahead. I got you. Turbo 3, kick.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Solo left Zion. Ready. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a pickup of 26. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And up running left, it's a chance. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
35-yard line.
It's safe. Go ahead. Ready? Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Now what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Philip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Going all the way to the end zone here. This is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a fourth down decision to make. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Number one, high, eight. Ready.
Tonga by Lowell, throwing on fourth. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Flush down out to his left. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
What is it on?
First down, here's Swift. Having gain up about a handful there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jack Jones making that tackle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Vegas!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
44. Ready. Turbo 3, kick. Snap. Out.
A run now with a chain. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. And dose of the hurry up here.
23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 and out from the gun. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Achan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
16 yards. That's another Dolphins
First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. So we're through 3 here. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. And they'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
21G. All right. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. Stat.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Makes the grab and bounds left side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
The 24-yard line.
Go ahead. Ready, two, go. Hey, double one.
Here's Achan. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achan, who's in some pain. 2nd and 3 now.
All right. Out.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Hits his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go ahead. Out.
They'll go right back to Pierce. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
It's safe. Go ahead. Ready, team. Solo left Zion.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throw is caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now Tagovailoa on 4th. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Achan gets this on the draw. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Ready to stay.
Pierce up the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Number 1. Get set. Hey, come up 2. Come up 2.
They go to him again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Pass now to kick this away. Burden now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's caught at the 25. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Running it all right there. We've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. And they pick him off again. There he goes on the right side. Into the red zone. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
You've listened to me over the years, plays and comparable offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends he's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
42. Bears 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. More than 24 yards on that one. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Trying to set this up quick.
10 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
First down, Williams to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins take it away